骗呀，这里觉得哇，真的累啊。I know, I don't get it either. That was a bit weird, but anyways, hey guys and girls, it's me, Day Rocket, and today we're going to be reviewing the live-action remake of The Lion King. So yeah, I have watched the original, back then, but, well, not that back then, but yeah, you get what I mean. But yeah, I have watched the original, and I really enjoyed it. I guess you consider it one of my favorites in, what people know as, the Disney Renaissance era. Unless you consider The Emperor's New Groove, I really like that movie. But yeah, I have heard about this coming out for a while now. I think very early as 2016, so it was a very long time ago. And I had one question in mind when I heard this was going to come out, and it just spelled one word, W-H-Y, which of course spells Y. I mean, seriously, I don't really understand why they need to make a remake of this. I'm not against live-action Disney remakes. I have seen some of them in the past, and they did some pretty good, interesting things with it, and I really like some of the changes as well compared to the original. But of course, you can't top the original. But yeah, I was a bit confused because you're literally just gonna be watching like CGI animals. The only thing remotely close to live action is the ground. So yeah, it could cause some problems. But there are a lot of things that this movie does right as well. So I'm going to go into that as well. So yeah, without further ado, I want to go straight to the point. So no non-spoiler review this time. So without further ado, let's cue the spoiler warning. Cue it, Lena. So let's start off this review by talking about the presentation, because I kind of feel like that's kind of like the main attraction here. So yeah, let's talk about the models that we see in the movie, and surprisingly, they're actually pretty good. Yeah, you think I was gonna hate on it straight away, but yeah, actually, I have to admit, the models actually look pretty good. They look appealing to look at. Well, not too appealing, but at least it doesn't feel like when you see this, you're just gonna go like, oh my god, this looks disgusting, get it out of my face. I just threw that. Yeah, you're not gonna be doing that straight away. But yeah, I'm glad they managed to make them look appealing, especially with the young Simba. He actually looks pretty cute when he was a young cub and all that. But it doesn't really fix the main problem I have with going live action, and that's the expressions. Because they have to make it realistic, they have to make it like real life animals. But the thing about real life animals that they don't have that much expressions. I mean, seriously, my cat just goes meow, and that's it, asking for food. Hey, buddy. Hey, nice little massage. Nice. Ayo. Come on, over here, buddy. Come on. Should I lure him with milk? I might need to lure him with milk. And yeah, it's kind of a problem here because yeah, compared to the original, of course, which it has it's 2D animated. They have all the freedom they want to make the characters smile and whatnot. You can't really do it with these characters. Plus, if you manage to even make them smile, I definitely think it will look weird and hideous. But yeah, that's one of the main problems. I mean, seriously, one of the perfect examples of this is when Scar was like, "Oh, I shouldn't have said that," to Simba as he's trying to trick him into going into the elephant graveyard. But his expression doesn't feel like it. It's just like all he did was like this. "Oh, I shouldn't have said that." Yeah, that's what he did. That's all. Seriously, if it's a human, I bet that's how it's gonna look like. So yeah, it's a bit unfortunate, but at least the actors did a good job to try to express how the characters are feeling at the moment. So yeah, I'm glad that was the case. So let's talk about the story now. So if you watch the original animated movie, yeah, this is the same story. But yeah, there are a few changes, but they're not impactful like other live action remakes when they do changes to the story. Here it's not really that much. If somebody sees like a change there, I don't think people are going to be like, oh my goodness, why did they change this? I feel like it really isn't that much here. So yeah, again, I feel like I do like the changes as well. Some of them are a bit weird, like, well, can you feel the love tonight? It's changed to night to day, so it doesn't. The song doesn't really make that sense. We could have just changed the lyrics, but that would sound weird as well. Can you feel the love today? But yeah, there are some pretty good, changes to this, to the, the story. I like that the lions, all of the lions, well, most of the lions, I guess. I think it's all the lions fighting off the hyenas in the final battle, and Timon and Pumbaa also joined in the fight. That was actually pretty good as well. I also liked the really fun moment where Pumbaa was about to say the word fart, but he said to Timon, "Aren't you gonna stop me?" And then Timon was like, "Nah, who cares?" It's a nice little reference to the original where Timon stopped him from saying the word fart. But yeah, and also speaking of which, I really like how Timon and Pumbaa are still funny as ever as they were in the original, because they were my favorite parts in the Lion King franchise. So I'm glad they were still funny, in this live action remake. So yeah. So in conclusion, even though I do question this movie's existence, I still really enjoyed this movie watching it in the cinemas. I really like some of the parts of the movie, some of the changes are really nice, as I mentioned earlier. And yeah, it's really nice to relive The Lion King in the cinemas, because I didn't watch the animated movie in cinemas, of course, because I wasn't born yet. So yeah, and plus I really think that, old-time fans of the series are going to really enjoy seeing it in the cinemas again. So yeah, at least I'll give it that. But hopefully the next live-action remake will have humans in it, and it will make sense. So yeah, hopefully that will be the case. Hopefully. But yeah, anyways, that's all I have to say. So let's do the intro. I mean the outro. Alright guys and gals, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. So yeah, of course we're in the month of August now. So yeah, there are a few movies that I want to review currently. Currently I want to review Dora and the Lost City of Gold. Yes, we'll be reviewing that. And I will also want to be reviewing Hobbs and Shaw. Yeah, that would be interesting. So yeah, that's pretty much it for now. Although I do want to do one more video. I actually want to do one more video. There's something in my mind saying that I should do one more video. What is it about? I don't think it's a review, but yeah, I forgot I had this. And it's a used copy of it too. And I haven't played it yet. Maybe we'll make a video on this later down the line. So yeah, I think I talked long enough, so let's just sign off right now. So until then guys, rock it on.